Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how you can use some text to track an object, all in the DaVinci Resolve iPad app. Let's jump right onto it. So guys, here we are inside of the DaVinci Resolve iPad app, and look, here we are in the edit page, and as you can see, there's the text tracking the watch, which is what we want. I'm going to show exactly how you can do it. I have the same clip here, but without no text tracking it. And before I just show you how you can do it, I have to give you two notes. First of all, usually this would be quite easy to achieve in the Fusion page. However, the Fusion page doesn't work very well in the DaVinci Resolve iPad app. At least for me, it's always crashing, and so I'm not able to do anything on it. The other page that doesn't work very well is the sound page. Let me know in the comments below if you're able to work properly in these two pages. But because I have this problem, I'm going to show you a different way for you to be able to use some text tracking object within the DaVinci Resolve iPad app. It's quite easy, but I have yet to tell you two things. First of all, you can build text inside of the DaVinci Resolve iPad app, no doubt about it. But for this to work, you need to have a JPEG text file or a TIFF file or a video file. What's the problem? Well, if you create a text here, you just come here to the effects, and if you create a text here, you'll not be able to use it. At least it's my experience, you'll not be able to use it. So what I've done, I just went into the Affinity Photo app, for example, and I created this simple text, which is one that we're gonna use. And as if you can see here, is a JPEG text, and then I imported it into the DaVinci Resolve iPad app into the media pool. The other thing that you need to do, you need to create a shortcut within the DaVinci Resolve iPad app, so you can bring the media pool into the color page that we have here. I don't know if there's a way to do it without keyboard. At least I'm not able to do it. Let me know in the comments below if you're able to do it. But for that, at least is my experience, you do need a keyboard. To create this shortcut, it's quite easy. Just select Option, Command and K, and it opened this window. You can use any keyboard that you can connect into your iPad. I have the one official for Apple, but as I said, you can use whatever you want. But once you select Option Command K, it will open this window, and here you'll go into All Commands, Application, and then you'll scroll down until you find Workspace. You select it, and now in the other window, you keep going, scrolling down until you find the option Show Panel in Workspace. Here it is. And within this is what you have to set, the media pool shortcut. I already have mine here, but you can use it whatever you want. And once you've done it, click Save and then close, and you'll be able to go. Okay, once I've done that, it's time to go into the color page. Here we are. I already have two notes here, but that's only for do some coloring into this video, this clip. So to make this work, we have to go into the Effects panel, and here we're gonna select Match, Move. We have to bring it into our Node panel, and once I see this green plus thing, I'm gonna drop it, and there we go. It opens another node. I have to be sure as well that here I have the Open Effects overlay selected, otherwise I won't be able to see what I'm doing. Once it's done, now it's time to choose the place that I want to use as a reference for the text to track. And I would advise you to choose something that has some contrast with the rest of the picture or the clip. I'm going to select this area here, and now I'm going to go into this panel and I'm going to select Start Tracking. It's processing. It will take a minute. Okay, it's done. We're going to bring the clip into the beginning again. And now what do we have to do? Well, here we have to change in the Show Controls for, instead of tracking, we're going to say for positioning. And it will bring this grid, and this grid is no more, no less than the text that we're going to place here. But as of right now, I don't have any text here. And that's why I need that shortcut that we just created. So I'm going to open the media pool through the shortcut that I created. Here we go. And I'm going to bring my text here into my node area. And I don't going to connect it to anything, just going to put it here. And now I can close again my media pool just to have more space. And as you can see here, nothing happens. That's because we need to connect these texts to the match move. For that, I'm going to select this green box and going to connect it to the green arrow. Look at that, how easy. I've done it. And I have to come here now into the output. Because it's disabled, I can see nothing. But if I select Composite, the text is already here. And now it's a matter of just adjusting the size of the text. Here we go. Let's say something like that, for example. Like that, it will be able to give a nice effect. I'm gonna play the clip to see if it's okay. Yeah, it looks fine. But now you see here there's this black area around my text, and I don't want it here at all. What I have to do is now connect this blue box into this blue arrow, and it's done. If I go back to my edit page, play it, look at that, how easy it is. Okay guys, hope you found this video useful. See you at my next video.